What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video preview. Today we are going to take a look at Wenwu, the suit version from Shang-Chi, and you can pre-order this figure at Big Ben. You know what? Maybe you can't because it's Hot Toys exclusive. So I am guessing this would be just a sideshow exclusive. But if you want the regular version, head over to bigbadtoystore.com, $4 shipping, and they double box your item. Plus, you can put it on Pile of Loot. So, Wenwu from Shang-Chi, they are going to milk this because, Tony Leung is kind of like a big thing in Asia, in case you guys don't know. So, this beautiful head sculpt that they even improved. They sent us improvements, on the regular Wenwu version. And it's going to carry over here, of course. The tailoring of the suit is nice. You got two forearms, so I'm guessing the forearm with the rings on it, the rings are fixed, so you can't move them around. I get it. It looks good. It looks good. I like the fact that they made it. I mean, it's 3/4 anyway. I mean, his sleeves, so double bend, double jointed elbows are the way to go. He looks classy. I like the, again, the tailoring, the fit of the suit. You got that treasure chest with the rings on it, so it looks beautiful. One thing that this is, I would say this, though. This particular look is for hardcore Shang-Chi collectors or a fan of Tony. It's a specific scene, but then again, we only got one chance at Wenwu because he's deceased, he's dead. He might go back. You never know. This is Marvel we're talking about here. Not Star Wars though. But what's included looks good, right? For what it is. They just didn't incentivize us. I like the movie. It's one of the better movies of Phase 4, even though I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think still No Way Home, undisputed king of Phase 4, if that's considered Phase 4. This might be a second, a close second. No, not a close second, a distant second. No Way Home, and then maybe Shang-Chi's down there. But it looks good. It's just that you just get the suit version, basically, of Wenwu. And this shouldn't be that expensive if I'm totally being honest here. Because the regular Wenwu is what, like $260? And that is like full blown outfit, with rings and all that stuff. So this should be $240. Is there any Hot Toys nowadays for $240? I don't know. But this is guy in a suit, So we'll see how much I wish that by doing this, and I know it's exclusive, and exclusive are mostly. This is a definition of exclusive. Something that, you probably won't see again, kind of like SWAT Gordon, and all that stuff. So in that aspect, I get it. But one thing that would make this stand out and make the, if you're buying the regular version anyway, is if they put and also doing a solid for Tony is giving this a purse. If this has a movable eyeball system or separated eyeball system, whatever they call it now, you would get incentivized to pick this up and maybe use the head sculpt, use it on the other one, or interchange it, or maybe just a different expression. That could have been something different as well. It's just that you don't want it just to have a different look. Like he's a guy in a suit now, and that's your calling card there. I mean, it's still nice. Don't get me wrong. Everything here is nice. It's just like the other one's not even released yet. And I get it, though. I'm going to get the other one. And I'm pretty certain I'm not going to get this. Unless it really goes on bargain bin or something. But unless they're going to make a shit ton of this. Because you never know. It's Wenwu. And this, I'm guessing Shang-Chi figures are going to sell well. In Asia as well. So I'm guessing they're going to make a lot, to keep up with the demands. And if there's a lot and let's say if they produce more and it doesn't sell well, then there's also going to be a lot that's going to be sitting on the shelf. So, that's when I'm going to pick them up. I'm not too much in a hurry nowadays to pick up any Hot Toys figure. There's an abundance of things to buy. The Spider-Man, one of them. I'm excited for that. I'm not gonna lie, man. Those purse, on a photography standpoint, it just creates a different dynamic, But with this, it's still nice. And especially you don't get that table though, that orange table, kind of like a barbecue grill kind of stuff. You don't get that. You only get the treasure chest, but it still looks good. And the swappable forearms, you can see the joints in the hands. I mean, on the wrist. There's not much you could do, unless you make I guess the opening of the wrist bigger so you don't see the ball joint. Although I don't see any ball joints there whatsoever. But it's nicer if you can kind of tuck in the wrist inside the hand, if that makes sense. Because if you do that, you kind of minimize that joint per se. Because I don't want to see those ball joints. Like you can see it here. I don't mind the slit, like you can see the slit on it. But once the ball joint is showing, there's ways, and I've seen before, like Blitzway does it, Star Ace does it, where they make the opening bigger so it kind of eats the ball joint basically. Because right now you can see this in this shot right here, that you can see the ball joint. It's just unsightly because there's two slits now instead of one. So in that too, you can see the ball joint. And yeah, if the hand should kind of just eat that ball joint, if you know what I'm saying. But hey, it is what it is. It looks great regardless. Let me know in the comments, how do you feel about this guy? Are you gonna pick this up? Because this is one of those one-offs, and rightfully so. It's a Hot Toys exclusive. But do you see yourself picking this up, or would you wait for a discount? Or maybe not even with a discount, you won't even pick it up at all. Because some people just doesn't like guys in a suit, Rightfully so. You're not going to pay $250 for it. Although I have a few guys in a suit. John Wick, all those guys. But yeah, let me know in the comments. But I think the head sculpt is fantastic though. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you like this video and my other videos. Give it a thumbs up. It really does help the channel out, and all that stuff. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.